Hello, ladies and gents. If I get just one more inbox saying today's the day of the officer who passed at the Capitol, may he rest in peace. Prayers for the family. But then I had one nutbutt. He said, you know that's Trump's fault. And if I could have jumped through the inbox and just gave him a hug, I would have. Listen, guys. I'm going to help a few. I'm going to help a few right now. If you want to know the truth, you're going to have to seek it. Or you could sit there back in the Russia days and impeachment days and he did this and he did that days. And you're going to be sitting there and the world's going to pass you by. Yeah. Okay. If you look up the speech, you will have his words in full. And Auntie needs you to know, when they stormed the Capitol, when Antifa stormed the Capitol, and some mega nutbutts followed, the speech was still going on. This thing was planned. And I done told y'all once, we wanted our voices heard. We did not want to hurt anyone at all. Now this thing going on in D.C., with all the troops and everything, that's just paranoia on Creepy's part. Paranoia. You know what Mama used to say? Why are you scared? Do you have something to be afraid of? Because your ass is bad. Remember growing up when they'd be like, oh, she's the baddest, scariest ass I seen. Usually guilty people. Let me give you another example. This is a good one. Okay. Do you remember high school days when your boyfriend always accused you of cheating? Which some of y'all might have done. I'm admit it, I did cheating ass. But when somebody always blaming you and stuff, you best believe they're doing it. And the Democrats have been doing this decades and decades. See, y'all, game recognized game. And Auntie got a lot of game, but she don't play that ish no more. No, I could look right at somebody and tell if they full of poo. I could look at you. Let me see you. Yep, you full of poo. Now, what you can do is Google the speech that he did say. There was nothing saying storming that Capitol. It said peacefully go there and let your voices be heard. Look at the whole speech. There was nothing. And I mean nothing. But see, a lot of people accept what they hear from the media because they've been doing this for years. I mean, years. I'm not going to research it for you because then that means that you're just going to look at it and then you'll go jump right back into that mode. No, you got to want it. You got to want that truth. You got to want it. You got to want it with everything in you. Oh, you got to want the truth. The truth. You know, it'll set you free. Okay? So, let me get back to what I was saying, because y'all know I go all off this way and off that way, and I need to just get with it here. Okay. Now, Google the speech, and there's something else. Give me a minute. Let me think. Woosa. 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 You still there? Okay. Now, what else did they ask me in my inbox? Oh. Back to my uncle. He did not incite any of that nonsense, you guys. And like I said, if you want the truth, you'll have to get it yourself, because you can't get it the way you've been getting it. You've been sitting here getting it from CNN and all those. America has a cesspool section, every section, cesspool sections all over the place. Congress, cesspool. Media, cesspool. China made. China made. I think we need to deport them all to China. And you know, a lot of celebrities are being real quiet because they invested a lot of money in China too. And they see that China has done a lot to us black Republicans, white Republicans. We have Indians, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, everything. We had a movement so big and they stole it, but it's okay, guys, because we're going to get it back. I promise you. And we're not going to get it back by violence. We're going to hold this up. We're going to get rid of some of them vampires. Are you a vampire? Is you burning? I hope not, because I like you guys. Okay, back to the day. To the day of the... oh, I know what I wanted to tell y'all. Okay. So they're reporting it is an insurrection. You guys are the insurrection. Yeah, you are. Because you're like, I don't agree with any violence. They shouldn't have went in there. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You are the insurrection, because as long as you're thinking that that is what happened, then you're going to do this here and you're going to still watch what you're watching and do what you're doing. So it's like, I said 80,000. I meant to say 800 million or 80 million. It's millions and millions of us. But see, we love humanity, so we're not going to lash out. We're not going to burn down our neighborhoods. We're not going to do any of that. Hell, we're trying to make America great again. What the heck is wrong with you guys? Huh? Huh? Guys, yesterday was my birthday, and I turned 56 years old, okay? Y'all know my head is tattered. I've been abused, censored, used, dragged. I've been fighting to get my brother from behind the walls, and he just gets buried deeper and deeper in there. You know why? Because of that 20%. The 20% that wants to still vote the same way and do things the same. The Commonwealth is trash, y'all. It is trash. I didn't say the people were. Some of y'all is, though. Anywho, the secretary stepped down today. Should have been her and the wolf and the rest of them in tow. How? It's just the beginning. You know, she stepped down. All this is what they did with them ballots and the voter stuff. That's why she stepped down. It was not proper. You cannot change the law to mail-in ballots only. You can't do it. Now, the wheels of justice, they move slow for these wankers in Washington and these governors and mayors. It's slow. But let one of us civilians, like the ones that went to the Capitol to have their voices heard, let one of us do something and the wheels be moving like this here. The wheel be like eating us up, locking us down. And it ain't a black thing. This just a thing. Yeah. So, if you can remove yourself from everything that goes on this earth, if you would quit making it all about you, then maybe your tattered head will be as smart as mine. Does my hair look ugly? It do. Well, the plaits are going to give me the little wiggly, stiggly things. You know, the little, make your hair look all crimpy looking cute. So I plait it up and grease it good. Look at all that gray. Y'all done gave me all this damn gray hair. And I'm going to tell y'all how you did it. Y'all done went on and got yourselves indoctrinated. And it happened so quick and y'all didn't even know it, because once you focus all your time on somebody else's thing, like you want to raise this man to be a president. Hell, he ain't never been in politics. Y'all gonna make him act according like the others did. Hell, he ain't even no politician. He's my Uncle Donald. And I told y'all, you guys act like we're in a cult and we're lifting this man up. No, God is lifting him up to do our business, the people's business. Come on, get off of that, man. Y'all act like, oh, they hold him up. They hold him up over God. Nobody can be held up over God. Trust me, there is nobody that could do what my Father in heaven can do. But I'm telling you, Trump was that man, because he was the one, whenever they say something, he come right back at it. And that's what they needed. But we didn't have a backbone. See, the Republicans, they're weak. And let me teach you Democrats something else. Right now, we want to ditch Mitch, okay? We want to ditch a whole bunch of them Republicans. See, we work on ours, but y'all just sit back and let them act a zip damn fool. You will have Maxine Waters out there saying, you get up in their faces and you do that and you do this, and she be looking all crazy like this here, look. And y'all don't say nothing. Y'all be like, ha, 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 that's Maxine. And I'm thinking, oh, that witch got to go. You got people like Whoopi Goldberg, that View trash. You know, that stuff needs to be deported to China. China. Hell yeah. Anyway, them heifers on the View, man, they are so anal. They really are. They be all up in some business they don't know nothing about. They went straight up into political commentary when my uncle was in office, because that's how they got their ratings. But right now, they're trash, and they're going to fall too. They're going to fall too, you guys. I'm going to tell you right now, Whoopi Goldberg, just a little throwback on that one there. She can't be trusted. Remember the Ted Danson and what Sherman Hemsley and the nigger this and the nigger. Can't say certain words, but the ninjas and things, and the black faces and all that there, and Ted Danson just pooped right on her head because she wanted a little bit of jungle fever. Well, trash. Whoopi is trash. She don't even know what she talking about half the time, y'all. She need deported. Joy Behar, deport her. Meghan McCain, deport her behind too. Auntee ain't feeling none of them. Send them to China. That's what we need to do. All ungratefuls need to go to China. Drag them and their stocks right on to China. With the TikToks and the Wickwalks, all that need to go. Now, I hope we covered quite a bit here today. Yes, I'm still blocked on Facebook. Yeah, that's another thing. Man, they just be blocking us left and right. It's like a setup type of thing. If you defend yourself, you're gone. All I got to do is mention something was stolen in a certain way, I'm gone. They block me every chance. Coronavirus, mention anything about that, the doctors that were coming out in the beginning, the hydroxychloroquine that my uncle had mentioned to try to save lives at the very beginning, when he told people that it was a contender because it was working, the hydro. Yeah, the hydro. It was a contender from the day one that we found out. And he come out and told, and the Congress is so mad. Do y'all even know why they were angry? They were angry because it's a cheap drug. They want the expensive ones because they buy stock. Congress is inside trading, y'all. Wake up. And y'all have been voting for the same people For decades, Maxine, Nancy Pelosi, them heifers is rich because of y'all. You vote because you know somebody and you don't even know them because they're rich because of you. I have no problem with them getting a paper. But after a while, game up. Because now, you guys let them in there so long. You left them in there so long that now they just put their families in positions, and the families is Maxine and just gave somebody millions in her family for some damn mail-in things. Her daughter or somebody was mailing in some things for a campaign and she made $1 million. Nancy Pelosi's daughter, she's getting mega millions, man. They put them in these positions and they're getting our tax dollars. And I'm telling you something else. This stimulus package, whatever they're doing, they're going to put in as many, we call it pork chops. Auntie call it pork chops, y'all. Ooh, I don't need to think about pork chops because I ain't had them in a long time and I sure don't want to get them. Oink, oink. Anyway, Congress enriches themselves and then they'll take it to their family, y'all. They will take it to their family, get their family rich, and all at the same time, they will destroy a nation by making a certain people victims. And then some of y'all wise crackers are like, victim, they do be doing the cops ain't right. I told you get your character right. As much stuff as I done did coming up and been to jail, I ain't never had no problem. You know why? Because I talk to them like I got some daggone sense. Hell, you could kill more bees with honey than to be like this. You can. And, you know, it is beyond me how you guys can take us all the way back to a daggone feeling like you're oppressed when you're the ones oppressing yourselves. You keep voting the same way. You can't do that. You just cannot do that and then think that things are going to be okay. Things will remain the same. My brother's getting buried in the prison. You know why? Because every time Auntie turn around, y'all come up with some more shit. I really meant that when I said it, y'all. I ain't said that word with a lot of feeling like that in a long time, but it's true, y'all. It's true. Every time I'm working on getting my brother out, y'all come up with some shit of being oppressed, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, my brother is stuck down there in that daggone prison and all these crazy kids coming up, shooting each other, killing each other, and y'all ain't even looking at that. And so them people going in and out of the system, and my brother stays right there because they're out there, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, and they mean to do it. He didn't mean to do it, okay? It was an accident. He was not in a gang or anything like that, or was he a gunslinger? None of that shit. He was 17, okay? And now he's in the 60s somewhere, and the work that he has done for, that's him right there. See? Hey, Gary. They want to see you. See, Gary, he painted that. I had him paint that, and that's me and my dad and one of my kids. But anyway, so my brother gets buried in prison while these ninjas is out here trying to start a civil war with racism issues. Out of all the things in the world, y'all took us back to plantation days. Yeah, y'all done took us right back there. Now, y'all better get your stuff together now. And I'm going to tell you why. Yeah. These immigrants in different cultures are so sick of us raising skin wars and this and that. And one day we like with the skin wars, and then the next week out lifting up black. Our black is beautiful black. And then the next day, oh, they had to kill. Y'all. Do y'all have PRE malformation like Auntie? Somebody got that shit, but I ain't the only one that got it. I cannot be the only person that has this in my family. So this is what you do. Don't fall and hit your head. Because when they start scanning and danning all up in there and they find it, you could just be one of me. You could be part of me. Not just in DNA. We could have this brain right in the back. You know that hook in the back of the skull? Mine didn't form. It's flat as a cake. Flat as a cake. Okay, the magnet form, it ain't there. I always wondered why, my head was shaped different, flat in the back, and then it was just, ugh. Anyway, so it's flat back here. And the brain, tonsils in the brain is smashed like this. What happens is it pushes on my spine, my vocals. It pushes all that. So my voice fluctuates and goes like that and all kinds of crazy stuff. And then sometimes my spine is jacked up, can't move, this and that. I don't feel my legs and I don't feel my arms. But I can feel you. I can feel you guys right now. And I can feel that you're blaming my Uncle Donald for today's funeral, and that ain't what's happening. See, everything that these people do are smoke and mirrors. They create all this chaos and these things, and you guys are just looking at it and y'all stay stuck on it and be talking about it like, hell, that's the conversation of the week. Smoke and mirrors. You guys got to be able to move with it. When they send it to you, okay, I know that. I know that. Let me look up this. Let me look up that. That's what you got to do. And back to my brother Gary. Yes, he is cemented in that prison because you guys keep making it all about you. How about making it about somebody else? You ballot slingers, you know who I'm talking to. You know exactly who I'm talking to. Do I need to come home? I told you I can't feel some certain things, and so I can get up in it. I mean, in it to win it. That's right. No, I ain't even going to say, do I? No, I ain't even going to say that. Anyway, I need to lay back down. That's something I do all the time, is lay down. The surgery would alleviate that, but they ain't cutting on me. I don't trust none of them wankers, not a one. Hell, at first the problem would have been catching meningitis or something, but now they could just go ahead and slit you the wrong way and say, ooh, she died from coronavirus, and I will come back, hunt the hospital, hunt every damn body, because they lying. Just like they lying about this, you insurrectionists. They said that's what it was, but trust me, you guys are it, because you have to be the ones to defend it as that, because that ain't what happened. Did y'all see them Capitol Police letting them in there? Yeah, y'all seen some people climbing up the walls and in the window too. Y'all know who that was. Y'all know exactly who that was. It wasn't us. Enjoy your day, folks. I'm watching you. I am watching you.